Oh, Amnesty, you're just the sweetest thing today.
Good evening, and welcome to the Game Room. I'm LukeTheDM, and it's my job to kill everybody. Tonight, we have a very special, very serious backstory mission. I can't even say that without laughing.
Super serious.
Oh my god.
You're doing great, sweetie. Just keep it
Oh
going.
my god.
You're making mommy proud.
These guys broke me for the last half hour, so I'm just trying to reel it in. Okay. Tonight, we have the first ever Tealeaf Adventuring Company backstory mission unlocked by Wolf Among Sheep, playing as Shianah. He saved up 10 of them sweet Tealeaf points, cashed them in, and tonight we reap the rewards. So tonight is all about Shianah. We have a fantastic crew of returning players, hand-selected by Shianah, or hand-selected by Wolf, rather. So,
well, both is accurate.
Technically both. So this should be next level epic. I'm very excited. I put a lot of work into this, and I'm like, it's a masterpiece. I'm pretty proud of it.
It's magnum opus, they would say.
Before we get into tonight's mission, there's a little bit of housekeeping I want to do. First of all, for all of you guys joining us tonight, we appreciate you being here as always. We got a pretty good, solid crew of loyal TAC fans. That means a lot to us. We are changing the way we do giveaways just a little bit, just to make things a little more fair and fun and, mix things up a little bit. So whenever we hit 25 live viewers at any point in the stream, we, as usual, we're going to be giving away the free set of dice. However, in order to have a chance at winning those dice, we're going to need you to type in a command into the chat. That command is !raffle. That just guarantees that the dice are going to go to somebody who's active, who's paying attention, who's there. So once we hit those 25 views, !raffle in the chat, you'll be entered and you can win. One rule that we do as the game room want to implement is that if you won the dice last time there was a giveaway, you don't enter again, because that's kind of lame. We want more people to feel the love, and so that's just an appreciated kind of courtesy rule that we want to try to loosely implement. So it's your cooperation is appreciated in that. And as always, too, if 25 views is our first checkpoint, I believe at what is it? Oh god, 40 views. I know 40's one, and I think 50's the second. We have some secondary and tertiary. Yeah, there we go. We have some pretty cool prizes to give away. Oh,
if we get 75 views, I'll give away a $100 Amazon gift card.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens.
Oh, you think I'm fucking joking? I'll absolutely do it.
That was the first order of business. The second order of business, which might be a little more interesting and exciting for all of you, is this Sunday we have Tea Time, the long-anticipated sort of interview, talk show, chit-chat session that, we're going to talk to all the members of the Tealeaf Adventuring Company and just kind of get to know you guys. We're just finalizing things. We've got a lot of interest, which is really cool. Basically, if you are interested in this, it's going to be maybe a 10 to 15-minute interview where we just get to know you, talk about your experience with D&D, how you got to find the game room, your character, stuff like that. If you do choose to participate, you do earn a bonus Tealeaf point, so there's a little incentive for you guys. If you are interested in that, please send me or Kraken or WeeWoo just a private message and just say, hey, we're trying to get like a rough schedule just so people can kind of know what order they're going in, and if people are like, working late or have stuff going on, we can kind of put their time slot accordingly. It's going to be pretty loose and casual, I think, and I doubt the schedule is going to be followed strictly to the T, but we're going to at least have a framework there to pretend like we're organized and official. So it's going to be a good time. Along with that, we do have kind of spur of the moment a giveaway during tea time for the best dressed. I know that's kind of short notice, and I know people are kind of throwing together last-minute costumes, so it's going to be the Twitch chat favorite costume for the night is going to win a lovely set of Kraken dice. Pretty awesome. Like, nice high-end dice. So, definitely stay tuned for that. Get your votes in. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited for it. I've got my costume. I already tried it on, and It's surprisingly comfy as fuck. I was not expecting it to be so like velvety and soft and comfy, so I'm really excited.
Last costume you wore looked amazing on you, and also looked super comfortable.
This one I think might take the cake.
You think so?
Like,
I don't know. That was a high bar to top, dude.
So thank you guys, and we're looking forward to that. I think that's it as far as announcements go. So, are you guys ready for this? I have been amped up all week, just waiting to get this show on the road.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to say goodbye to Isaac.
I'm not ready, but let's do it.
All right. Tonight's adventure begins almost as all of them do. In the lovely free city of Kadoria, on a lonely peninsula north of the Midnight Sea, sits the free city of Kadoria. And on the main strip known as Avandra's Alley of this city, right on the corner of Melora's Way, in that prime real estate in the corner of what's known as the Central Square as Ava's Piazza, sits the 3-story mansion that serves as the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. It's a dark, stormy night. The streets are empty. All of the lit up, animated, magical signs on Avandra's Alley have been dimmed so that people can sleep and sort of weather this passing storm. It's about 3 a.m, the witching hour, and there's a calm, still peace that has surrounded the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall, as the majority of the members have found themselves peacefully slumbering in their own private, customizable domiciles, their own little hotel rooms, as it were. Shianah, do us a favor. You might not have thought about this because I didn't tell you to, but briefly, a minute description or so, what would Shianah's personal room look like? Granted, through Amnesty's magic, each person has roughly maybe a 15 to 20 by 20 foot room that is, for all intents and purposes, custom fit to their characters. Are there any defining features or aesthetics to Shianah's bedroom?
Shianah would probably actually be pretty plain Jane, not even like an actual bed, more like a bedroll.
Okay.
Kind of keep her things on the floor next to that bedroll. She might have some sort of shrine to the Raven Queen.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it.
All right. Very bleak, simple. So, at 3 a.m, Shianah is a Shadarkai. And so Shadarkai and elves of all sort don't technically sleep. They more meditate or go into sort of a semi-conscious trance. And so Shianah, at 3 a.m, is in the middle of this peaceful, semi-lucid trance, sort of sitting cross-legged in front of this small idol to her goddess, the Raven Queen. When suddenly you're sort of startled out of that trance by something. You're not quite sure exactly happens, but you sort of come to in a cold sweat, just drenched in this cold, shivering sweat, and you can feel this like slight stinging pain on your back, like across your back, and it's like almost like a really bad mosquito bite. It just kind of like itches and stings a little bit, and you're just kind of like really suddenly groggy and kind of coming to, focusing on your senses. You're just sitting there in the middle of your room. A moment passes, and there's a knock on your door, and that kind of wakes you up again, and for a moment you kind of compose yourself. Hello.
She'll get up. She won't say anything, but she'll get up and open the door.
As you open the door, standing there with a small candle, very, very like Scrooge style, is Reginald, in what appears to be a rather comfy nightgown, elegantly made.
Please tell me it's nightgown.
A little bit of sleep in his eye. Shianah, I'm terribly sorry to disturb you at this late hour, but it appears you have a visitor. She knocked on the door and said it was very urgent that she speak to you right away.
Speak to me.
Indeed, she insisted that it was you specifically. And he kind of like nods to the side a little bit for you to like open the door a little wider.
I push the door open a little wider.
All right. And standing next to Reginald is a fellow female elven form with a sort of pasty white skin, and you immediately recognize her as another Shianah. She's dressed in sort of simple leathers, sort of like a rough traveler's cloak, and she has this sort of like raven black hair that's sort of parted to the side and sort of covers and obscures half of her face. You can see she's got piercings in her eyebrow and her nose and her lips and her ears, and tattoos that sort of run down her neck and kind of cover her arm and a sleeve. Very similar to yours, actually. And it takes you an instant, but this is an individual you recognize. It's been some time, and she's definitely grown older and changed a little bit, but she's familiar to you. She gives you sort of a bashful, half-hearted smile and kind of avoids eye contact as you open the door to meet her gaze, and Reginald kind of goes, well, very well, Shianah, if this requires any sort of formal contract or paperwork, we can handle it into the morning. I'm going to get some rest. I hope everything is all right. Miss Deidre, was it? And the Shianah Kai woman kind of tilts her head and kind of gently nods. Yes, Deidre is my name. Thank you so much, Mr. Tealeaf. I believe everything will be handled from here. But thank you for your assistance. And Reginald kind of puffs his chest out a little bit. Well, of course, madame. If you require anything else, please, there's no limit to the Tealeaf hospitality. I bid you both a lovely evening, and hopefully I'll speak to you in the morning. And Reginald kind of slinks away back down the hall to his own private chambers. And it's just you two sitting there.
Shianah probably looks like she's looking at a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Make me... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Listen, I'm really sorry to have hunted you down like this, but I wouldn't have come to you if I wasn't incredibly desperate.
How?
There's not really time to explain. I understand this might be a shock to you. And she sort of like tosses her hair, and you can see as she flips her hair to the side, her eye that was previously obscured is currently covered by a simple like leather eye patch. She goes, listen, I know things didn't exactly end on the best of terms last time we spoke, but we're still sisters, and Mistress Daina would want us to work together to solve this. May I come in? I just need to explain the situation. Every second we waste is a second that this problem grows worse and worse.
Can I make an insight check?
Absolutely.
I don't like this one.
First roll tonight. All right, a 14. Given your history with this individual, you sense that there's definitely a palpable tension, and perhaps some resentment in her tone. However, the urgency with which she speaks seems to transcend that. And Shianah Kai, and especially your little sisterhood, if you will, she's a little bit harder to read, but you get the sense that she is desperate and that her message is urgent. There's no falsehood behind that.
All right. Come in.
Thank you. And she kind of walks in and looks and kind of gives a small bow or curtsy to the shrine you have, and kind of just takes a seat on the floor and says, "Listen, our old sanctuary, the temple, has been overrun. In the absence, after the terrible tragedy that befell Mistress Deena, our guiding spirit has been lost, and evil forces, dark, nefarious forces, crept. And I've done the best that I can by myself to try to fend them off and ward them off. I fear that myself alone it's growing to be it's been too much. I'm afraid of being overpowered, and I don't want to desecrate or lose that holy site we have to our holy lady. If you could gather some of your closest friends, it seems I've done my research in finding you and tracking you down. It seems like this is a good, happy place, and I'm very thankful that you found people to take care of you, Shianah, because you deserve that. But I need you to find, call it 4 of your friends that you trust, friends that would be willing to die for you. We need to purify the sanctum. We need to complete this ritual, and I need your help to do that. I cannot do this alone.
Is the mistress alive?
I don't believe so. I genuinely, after I came to and saw everything, I don't know what happened, but I was alone and I was scared. And you were gone, and I need you, Shianah. This is. I hope that our past bond means something.
My dog just scared the fuck out of me.
Easy, Admiral.
Oh my god.
Jumped a little bit.
Alright. I will gather my friends, as you say.
Okay. Should I wait here or head back downstairs? And
go down to the common area.
very well. I'll begin the preparations for our transport. And she sort of stands back up and kind of dusts herself off and just kind of gives you like a very stern look. And just, thank you. This means more than you know. And she kind of turns on a heel and begins to almost glide in this very graceful elven gait back downstairs to the common lounge. It's about 3:06 in the morning. What does Shianah want to do?
Shianah is going to gather her things.
Okay.
And she's going to go knocking on doors.
All right. Anyone in particular, or just kind of rapidly just get up, let's go?
So it probably wouldn't be like a rapidly get up, let's go, but more like I need to speak with you.
Okay.
Meet me at my room kind of thing.
Okay.
And she would gather them all there before going down.
Okay. So you take time with our fellow poor party members here from their slumber and invite them back to your room where you guys have all congregated for the time being before going back down to meet Deidre. Oh, we can't hear you real quick, Corinne. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Now we can hear you. Can hear Dan.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
I don't know what was wrong. Yeah.
No worries.
I don't
All
know.
right.
They aren't Kieran, they're Legion.
You were saying?
Edith is like still in a nightgown, like half asleep, like really not sure what's going on.
Okay.
Zeke was already awake when Shianah came to get him because he was up late. I was up late studying fog cloud more. You know, you can never be too prepared. I just read the spells a lot to make sure. The cursed eye also makes it kind of hard to sleep.
Mm.
I apologize for waking you all at this hour.
It must be important.
I don't really know how to put it. It appears something from my past has come up, and to be frank, I've seen a lot of battle with all of you, and I trust you with my life.
Shianah, are we about to learn your tragic backstory?
I'm just saying, normally when you wake me up this late, it's for something different.
Might be the most adventurous thing we've done.
I wouldn't call it a tragic backstory. I'm a simple person. But there is some trouble afoot, and I would really appreciate your help if you don't mind.
Of course.
Are we leaving now?
Very, very soon, yes. You should probably put some proper clothes on.
Yeah, Edith like scurries back to her room really fast to kind of get changed. And kind of then also realizes that she's still in her nightgown. She really wasn't awake to realize that she's not dressed appropriately and like runs back to her room to get ready.
Scoundrels at the cover of night into the store. Let's go.
He kind of reluctantly looks at God, how do I pronounce her name again? Well, if I had heard it 6 million times and I just blinked. Shianah, there we go. I wanted to say Shania Twain.
Quirky that only you do have.
He kind of looks at Shianah and is like, so I take it this is me paying you back for the draconic lessons?
This would be that favor I'm calling in, yes.
Fair enough.
All right, so you guys all rush, gather your supplies, gather your equipment. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Should I roll for my eye curse?
Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's make this real interesting.
I brought the guy with the curse along. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Oh,
But,
boy.
Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Can I
Yeah,
change
you're
party
making
members?
Oh, I failed that one!
Oh boy. Okay, so you suffer a long-term madness effect.
Oh, Lord.
Google it.
Oh no.
He wants 4 more years of Trump.
Okay.
Hours or so.
So this is an indefinite. No, this is not indefinite. This is long term because the just gives you long term. So I need you to roll me a D100 and then roll me 1D10.
God, I love these.
All right, 42. You, as you kind of go back to your room and start gaining your supplies, you suddenly feel very woozy, and you kind of have to settle yourself for a minute. Choose a potion. The character imagines that he or she is under its effects. So, as far as you're concerned, you are convinced that you are invisible.
No.
For the next 5 hours, you're convinced that you're invisible. But despite what anybody tells you to the contrary, you're fucking invisible. This is like a new spell. You're tapping into new levels of arcane magic.
My studies really paid off.
Yeah.
This is perfect for the occasion.
We're in so
I can turn invisible, but oh wait, no one's looking at me.
Such power. Oh, everyone will be so pleased.
All right. So,
Come on, Hebediah.
gathering your supplies, coming to terms with your new long-term madness effect, and meeting back downstairs in the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. You guys congregate and see Admiral just sort of curled asleep by the fire, seemingly undisturbed by your relatively light footsteps as you congregate. And there, for the first time, the 4 of you see Deidre, this pierced and tattooed Shianah woman. And she sort of seems to come to as you enter and turns and kind of gives all of you a respectful nod. So these
I am here. I mean, I know you can't see me, but I am here. I just don't want anyone to get weirded out.
Raises an eyebrow and looks over to Shianah and goes,
Hold on, Zeke. I'll make this easy for you. And I'm gonna take like a doily from a table and I'm gonna drape it lightly on his shoulder. Like now they have a frame of reference. Actually, better yet, I put it over his head, so they can at least make eye contact with you.
I just give him a dirty look, and I'm just like, it is too early in the morning.
So I just kind of look at him like you're really gonna humor this? Like,
Yes. Yes.
My magic
Let his dreams be real.
I know they don't seem like much right now, but trust me, they can handle themselves in a fight.
Well, I'm going to have to trust you. This is a matter of the utmost import, and if we fail, I fear that the hold that Our Lady has on this mortal plane might wane, and I just want you to realize the stakes that are at hand here, Shianah.
I just feel like there's more that you're not telling me.
I apologize, and I promise you that things will be revealed when the time comes. I just sincerely need your help in this cleansing ritual. Do it for the mistress.
Can I make an insight check to see if she's actually alive? Is that a thing?
Okay, yeah, sure. She seems as graceful in life as you remember her. She seems very much
good,
functional.
Good.
There's no stench. There's no rot or stiffness to her. She seems alive.
Excellent.
I'm gonna turn to Shianah and I'm like, do you trust?
I do. I need to, because if she's telling the truth, then we need to be there now.
But do I trust that Shianah trusts herself?
Good enough for me.
All right. Very well. Are you all ready then? All right. I trust some of you have seen this before as studiers of the arcane, and she begins to pull out a bit of chalk and a small gemstone and begins to trace an arcane circle over the course of the next minute, just etching it right there on the floor, this hardwood floor.
Of course. What mage hasn't seen something like that?
And as she completes, she places the gem in the center circle, and the small tear in reality forms. And she goes, after you, quickly.
Yes, I do this all the time as well. Yeah.
Shianah's going through.
Yep.
Isaac is right behind.
Cool.
Yep.
So one by one, you're kind of pulled through this arcane teleportation circle, and you end up with a lurch in a very dark, dank, dimly lit, what appears to be almost like a crypt or subterranean chamber. Shianah, this is immediately familiar to you.
Mage armor.
All right, so you take that time.
Same.
Yep.
Okay, just
Everybody cast their mage armor.
okay.
I want to just hold a reaction. Like if something looks hinky, I'm just gonna slap pro good evil on me.
Okay.
Wait till the last minute.
It is quiet, and the only sound that immediately comes to your ears is a soft crackling of these burning torches that seem to have been lit around the room. But in the place of normal fire, you can see there's this eerily sort of flickering pale green flame that emanates from all of these torches. For the humans in the room, you can barely see what appears to be some sort of large skull-like emblem embedded into the floor, and a staircase that leads up to what appears to be almost like a large framework doorway, although it just appears to be the rest of the stone wall behind it. Almost the entryway to a portal. That, to you, Shianah, is new. That portal was not there when, or that gateway, rather, was not there the last time you were in this sanctum. Deidre kind of dusts herself off from the teleportation and kind of looks at all of you and kind of looks over to Shianah and says, I've been here for... Time is so funny. But I've been tending to the place as best as I can. I've done a little bit of work. If you'll accompany me, we should begin the ritual at once to cleanse this place. I can already feel the ease of undeath creeping in on this place. If you'll all assist me. And she kind of like gestures her hands out wide, kind of looks up. And you can see there appears to be small arcane glyphs kind of faintly glowing in this slight purple color in the ground at a few various points on the ground. And she kind of steps forward and stands directly on one right here. She looks to Shianah and kind of like beckons over and she says, darling sister, please, if you would join me in the center here.
Shianah's gonna move.
Right.
Is it here? Is that?
Yeah. So just a fair warning, there is technically no grid on this map. I'm just using the grid that existed. So like the measurement stuff is all going to be a little wonky for this, but we'll just play it by ear.
Yeah, I was going to say it. That's the... Okay.
Yeah.
Just seeing if there's
We'll
like
play
a
it
lock
by
there.
ear. She'll kind of grasp your hands, Shianah. And go, thank you. Good. Okay. You there with the crossbow. She points to you, Isaac. If you would stand right about there, and she points to a glyph on the ground right here.
All right. I kind of walk up.
Thank you.
I
Excellent.
grab the pasta.
Okay. Kind of at the ready.
Yep.
She kind of looks and goes, you there with the hair like mine. She points to Edith. If you would have my back. What about here?
As I move,
Mm-hmm.
can I do an Arcana check to see if like those glyphs anything to me?
Sure, yeah. It's pretty dark in here, so you're going just by the torchlight, but
Yeah.
absolutely. All right. You vaguely see, this appears to be a fairly advanced ritual, and there are elements of it that contain divine-based magic that you are completely unfamiliar with. However, you do, with a 14, recognize that there are two schools of magic prevalent in here. It seems to be a mixture of abjuration and conjuration magic. That's about as much as you can discern.
Do a quick religion check to see if something seems less kosher than what is normal.
Sure.
Man, it's dark.
Yeah, it seems very like the blend of arcane and divine magic on the ground, and you not being a spellcaster at all. It's just like Raven Queen. Yep, it seems like a sanctum to the Raven Queen. That's
Yep,
where
that seems legit. A little less feathers than expected, but
Yeah. Yeah. All right. She kind of looks to the two of you and just another volunteer.
I'll volunteer.
Are
Get
you?
me here, though you can't see me.
Look at the doily. You'll see him.
Right. Mr. Invisible.
Ezekiel Redtree, at your service, professional adventurer.
Excellent. If you would take your friend there's counterpart and stand right about here, behind Shianah.
Of course.
Excellent.
By the way, is it like a faux pas to turn on like a light in here? Like if I lit a torch, would it be sacrilegious or something?
I would do that now before the ritual begins, if you deem it necessary.
Fucking, I'll throw one down at my feet as well.
Yeah.
Just spike it into the ground.
Okay.
I'll
So
place one by my feet as well.
okay. So 30 feet
I didn't
for and 30 feet for Zeke. Okay. So now you guys should have a little more wiggle room there.
I love how cheery this is. I love it.
And then
It's like my Little Pony playset.
lastly, Deidre looks at you, quick-handed Chameleon, and just goes, "You're just about perfect. If you could just take a couple steps forward."
He eyes reluctantly and starts grumbling under his breath as he moves forward.
All right. Perfect. Stop right there. Excellent. Shianah, you are going to assist me in this ritual. It's an old prayer, but I believe, hopefully you remember it. Just follow my lead if you don't. The rest of you, and she kind of turns and addresses all of you, passing over Zeke and like wandering before she locks eyes on you.
Zeke like grins.
It is very important that once this ritual commences, that you do not move from the spot you are currently standing. You are acting as my conduits. You are centers, you are temples, you are beacons for this hybrid magic that is going to cleanse this place. Should you move, we will have to begin the ritual once again. And I believe that once we start this ritual, the unholy forces that have embedded themselves into this place will be attracted to our magic and will do everything they can to stop it. We need to hold this ritual and we need to complete it to cleanse this place. Are we understood? I beg of you, do not move from your location unless it is absolutely necessary.
How long will this ritual take?
She kind of looks over to Shianah and she kind of pulls out like a small like leather-bound notebook and just kind of like, hopefully less than a minute.
Of 1 to
Hopefully.
25. Sorry, on a scale of 1 to 25, how many ghosts are we likely to encounter?
Very hard to say, but as we draw nearer to the ritual, I suspect their numbers will increase.
Zeke, just assume they can see you. They might have true sight. We don't know.
They are ghosts.
That's a good plan. You're right. My newfound abilities may be less effective against the undead.
That's right.
But there will be ghosts. That's good to know. Okay.
All right.
I'm ready when you are.
And she grabs your hands and places the book at her feet, and her eyes kind of cast down. And she begins to mutter words in Elvish. So who here understands Elvish?
Heck no.
Elf Squad.
See all the languages I read on. I don't think Elvish is here.
Let me check real quick for Edith.
I only do Abyssal, Infernal, Draconic, and Celestial.
Common, Draconic, Primordial, Giant. So Edith does not speak.
I do speak Elven.
Okay. So we've got Ezekiel and Shianah speak Elvish. That's it. Correct?
He's like, yeah.
Okay. At the start of this, I need everybody to roll me initiative.
9.
Oh, good shit all around.
Beautiful. Okay.
We're still tired. It's 3 in the morning, dude.
It is 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's this is difficult.
Like, I'm surprised I'm wearing pants.
Are you?
All right.
Yes.
So, Deidre begins the chant in Elvish, and roughly translated, it speaks and says, and you find yourselves, Shianah, you find yourself with a faint sense of familiarity as she begins, and you kind of trail along maybe a word behind her so. Nothing will last in this life. Our time is wasted constructing. And as these words finish, you all watch as, similar to the torches, this sickly pale green flame erupts from underneath Isaac's feet and, oh, that's not green, that's red, sort of arcs across the floor in this arc straight towards Quick-Handed Chameleon. And as that flame erupts, it casts light over the rest of the sanctum, and you watch as from the shadows these 4 hooded black Dementor-like creatures emerge, and they are going to be joining the initiative.
God, she has initiative of 100.
Yeah, I just at the beginning of every round.
She's a layer action.
Okay. So you watch as almost seeping from the very darkness of this place itself, the cracks where the light quite can't touch are these 4 shadows. Shianah, you have the initiative.
And she said not to break the ritual, right? Or don't move from the spot.
Correct. It's an interesting fight.
Tower defense.
This is bad. I guess, I'm gonna Ray of Frost this guy.
All right, go for it. Roll a hit.
Second. Doing best.
I know you're working with the trackpad tonight, so I hear you. The 9 is unfortunately a miss. As you sort of like let go of Deidre's hand and sort of turn and like look around the room, you instinctively let out a blast of arcane magic behind you, but unfortunately, quick action, your aim was slightly off, and that hits the wall. That's a miss, unfortunately.
No, she's gonna stay put.
Okay. The shadows encroach.
I don't like shadows.
This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Just out of range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. So 2 of them are in range. The other 2 will take defensive action, so they're going to dodge. We've got 1 attack against Edith and 1 attack against Shianah. So first attack is going to be against Edith. Edith, that's a 13 to hit. Oh.
Back now?
No, now we can hear you.
Okay.
13 misses. Okay. As it sort of like leans in towards you, you sort of like back away as far as you can without moving your feet, and it misses. Against Shianah, that is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
All right. So again, similar. This sort of like haunting, ghastly white of a face. This living, breathing shadow like drifts closer to you, but you hold your ground. All right. Isaac, your turn.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to grab the ruler really quick, so I do a real quick measurement, and I don't want to accidentally draw on your thing.
Yeah, the rulers are a little. I would say he is 15 feet away from you here.
15 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't move. I don't trust that my crossbow is going to do shit to them. I do have holy water, and they look not nice. Can I do what I did that time against the Hellhound and throw a vial of holy water in the crossbow and launch it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus.
Go for it.
I'm just going to use the crossbow as like the attack. If that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a crit.
That's a crit. So you, quick on your thinking, pull out a small vial of holy water and sort of like quickly like tuck it into the fletchings of your bolt and just sort of lob it. And despite the crossbow bolt kind of like flopping with messed up, it actually tips off of Shianah's shoulder and shatters directly onto the shadow. So
it'll be 2d6 radiant.
Yeah, so let me look at the shadow stat block.
Sorry, I just did the dice, and so it's there. Okay. It does nothing, it does nothing, it does awesome.
So it will take half of the crit damage, so half of 17 will be 9 points of piercing damage.
Jesus.
And then 7 points of radiant damage as well. You just see this shadow in this like sort of fading, almost dusting-like effect fade away.
Oh, it's gone?
One shot, one kill.
Yeah, nice.
Nice shot.
And I'm going to bring out my hostage and brace for impact.
Cool. Alrighty.
That'll be my turn, sir.
Chameleon, you are up.
I don't really have much of an option, so
I'm screwed.
I guess pretty much just like damn it, man. Ready and attack. That's
Okay.
really the only thing I can think of. If this one closest to me comes in range, I'll take a swipe at it.
All right, so you've got your swords at the ready. Cool. All right, I like it. Edith, you're up. You've got one shadow right up in your grill.
Because I can't, could I use shocking grasp?
Yeah, you're in melee range.
It is like in melee range?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not going to move when I do this. That's why I wanted to make sure.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay. A 14 hits. And you kind of reach out, and there's a shock of your natural affinity for electricity. However, it doesn't seem to quite whatever ether material this thing is made out of doesn't seem conductive enough to really do true damage. So it does take half damage. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Mr. Invisible.
Oh, that's me. Let's see. I'm gonna conundrum. I feel like I should attack the ones coming at me. At the same time, less chance. I'd rather just get rid of as many of these things as possible. So I think I am actually going to throw a firebolt at the one that is engaged with each.
Okay. Just across the room. Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
That one next to me is looking too squirrely.
Ooh, the crit, baby.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys came ready tonight.
We're tired. We just want to go home.
It is also resistant to fire damage, as its corporeal form seems not super substantial. So it's going to take half of 13, will be 7 points of fire damage. But still, a palpable hit.
I'm going to shout out to Edith. I don't really have any good way of getting these things once they get close to me, so maybe we could just watch each other's backs across the now.
Oh, that works. I'm in the same boat.
All right. At the top of the round, Deidre continues the ritual, and she speaks out, not in Elvish, but in Celestial.
I understand this.
Now, we are perfecting a world meant for sin. And as she utters these words in Celestial,
Isaac says amen.
The fire spark, quick-handed chameleon being the last conduit, it arcs out in a green, radiant flame towards Ezekiel.
What?
As this happens, more enemies join the fray. Angry spirits haunting this sanctum approach and apparate into the initiative order. And they are at a 15. Okay. So, Shianah, you're up.
Shianah's gonna Ray of Frost at Shadow.
Which one, sorry? The one above Ezekiel?
The one above Zeke, yeah.
Cool. All right. So it is dodging, so you are at disadvantage. All right. The 6 unfortunately misses. You're so focused on mirroring the words that Deidre's saying that it seems like these shadows are the last of your worries. And all you need to focus on now is completing this ritual to cleanse the sanctum.
That's it.
All right. Beautiful. These angry spirits illumine. Fast, violent, angry. I gotta count out squares. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And this one will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we're going to have an attack on Edith and an attack on Isaac from the Spectres.
Right.
So the attack on Edith is a crit. Yep. Okay, so Edith, you are going to take 26 points of necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Okay, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit!
Fuck!
You want
That's
to
not
Okay.
good. That's
You save on the saving throw, but you are unconscious. Fortunately, your body is still acting as a conduit for the ritual. All right. And the attack against Isaac from the Spectre is a 22 to hit.
yeah. Even with my duelist, that gets me.
All right. So that's 11 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, I mean,
Something about these attacks seems to almost pull the very vitality out of you.
yeah. Do I get the? Okay, no, I can't add it to that. All right, con save. Natural 1.
Okay.
No,
For the time
it's a
being,
6.
your maximum health is reduced by 11.
All right. Luke has greater restoration.
All right.
Let me put that in parentheses so I don't forget.
It's now the Shadow's turn. The Shadow, seeing Edith on the ground, sort of helpless, goes for a more lively target and is going to swoosh on over to here. This one's no longer dodging. This one's going to swoop in there. This one's no longer dodging. He's going to swoosh right in there, which triggers your held attack, Chameleon. Nice. So 23 will hit. Your rapier is not magical. So that's 10 points of damage halved to 5 against it.
Nice.
Okay. The first shadow is going to attack Isaac.
All right.
Isaac, that's a 6.
Yeah, misses.
All right. The next one's going to attack Ezekiel. Ezekiel, that's a 19.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. So that's 12 points of necrotic damage on you. And I need you to roll me a d4.
Yep.
This is for all of us being Astro, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what we get.
3.
All right. Ezekiel, your strength score is reduced by 3 for the time being.
That is
You
not a good
feel
one.
the very strength and vitality and essence being pulled out of you by these ghosts.
Doesn't
All right. And the last one's going to attack Chameleon. Chameleon, that's a 19 to hit. I'm rolling like fire tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
Nice.
You know, I had my held action for Pro Good and Evil, and I never did it.
So that's 11 points of necrotic damage. And I need you to roll me a d4. All right. Your strength score is also reduced by 3 for the time being. Keep track of that, guys.
Yeah, I'd rather have hit point damage, to be honest.
Isaac, it's your turn. Sorry, I took the initiative.
That's fine. You know what? Pro Good and Evil. Gonna bip that as my held action that I forgot about. So it's gonna force disadvantage on them.
Yep.
Because they seem to be undeadish.
I'll give you a little swirly, wiggly boogly there.
Okay. And then I'm going to. Do I go after the nerd or the big guy? You know, I'm gonna attack the.
So I believe protection from good and evil is a full action.
Is it a full action? Then I will action search that shit.
Yep, it is a full action. So you're burning your action surge. Okay.
And I will attack. Actually, you know what? How close are Shianah and her friend to me? I don't know if I want to burn it yet. No, I'll just attack the. I'll attack the big one with my hosta.
Which one's the big one?
Sorry, the glowy fuck.
Okay, the glowy fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a lot of 11s, dude.
11 just misses, unfortunately.
Can I? Ah, shit, you said something. I was going to throw a die into it. But it's good.
Okay. I mean, you still can, depending on... Yeah. You should be able to, like, know that it... Yeah, you can throw your... Yeah.
Alright, then I'm going to dump my superior die into the attack, raising the 11 to a 16.
Okay, 16 hits
For
your 11. And it's a magical weapon. So
it is a magical. It is
Yep. It's a Hasa, yeah. So that you swipe out and it actually connects, and you kind of see the specter actually reel from the pain and reform, and kind of like that wispy smoke essence to it kind of like recoagulates and reforms its torso.
Right on. And that is it for me, sir.
Alrighty. Quick-handed Chameleon, you are up.
All right, I guess I'm going to take a couple of swipes of this one closest to me.
Okay. Yeah, because you got the dual wielding. So schwa schwa. Another sneak attack will get in there for another 6 points with the rapier. Nice. And the offhands
Yeah, Swashbuckler's being the broken tanky rug.
is another crit. Beautiful. So the -1 I'll effectively treat as a 0 because actually no, because your strength was drained, so it does count as a -1. Can you roll negative on damage rolls?
I don't think so.
I don't think you can. You can't heal with a punch. So
I'd like to think it would like dock the damage off, but you can't like bring it below 0.
right. So you would have dealt. You would have dealt 4. That's an interesting rolling. I'm going to treat it as a 0. So either way, 5 points of slashing damage would be halved to 3 points of slashing damage. This creature is still standing. You guys are rolling a lot of crits tonight, though, so I'm excited. This is interesting.
And that's pretty much all I can do.
All right, beautiful. Edith, you're up. I need a death saving throw.
Can I fire a potion at her from my crossbow?
All right, that is 1 success for you, Edith.
Good start.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Zeke, you are up.
Oh boy. I got nothing good to use against this thing. I'm gonna go for the long shot. I'm just gonna blast fire all over him at point blank and hope for the best.
Okay.
Firebolt with disadvantage.
Cool.
Hey.
Wow. All right, that still hits.
That worked out.
Nice. 3 points of fire damage. Hey.
Oh
Cool.
my goodness.
It's the confidence from your invisibility.
Yeah.
Making you really confident.
But these things can clearly see me, so the spell is useless. Or I've just forgotten about the doily that Isaac put on me, and it's drawing them all to me.
Blame the doily.
Yeah.
It really is.
After
It's got a big bullseye drawn in it.
This is why they can see me, and I throw the doily out. Yeah.
All right. Top of the round. Deidre continues the prayer with Shianah's help. And this is in a language, does anyone here speak deep speech? I highly doubt it.
No. Not yet.
Okay.
English.
So, what she says for the audience, but none of your characters know, she says, constrict your hands around us, squeeze until we cannot breathe. And the fire is going to ignite. And Ezekiel, being the former conduit, is going to arc over to Isaac.
Yeah.
And another shadowy being enters the initiative. This one looks a little bit bigger than the rest.
No, man.
He's at
Out here.
12. Okay. Sending order. Shianah, it's your turn.
And am I able to like speed this ritual up by using my action at all, or am I like following Deidre?
You're pretty much following, essentially, but you can still use your action to fight, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if I could speed up the process.
Unfortunately not.
It's a shot.
Definitely worth asking.
Man. I'm going to, I don't know.
You're surrounded by this ring of this like ethereal sort of green fire at this point.
Does it seem familiar at all?
Maybe in like a dream?
Okay. I'm going to try to Ray of Frost the shadow near Zeke.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my gosh.
That's a miss.
No, it's in your rolls, man. We're back to it.
Classic Shianah.
Yeah. Classic Shianah.
Alrighty. Anything
And,
else?
No, that's it. The last
Alright.
3 rolls were 666.
Wow. All right. The Spectre's turn. You see the Spectre lunge and sort of glide towards you. So it's going to go 5, 10, 15. As it goes, you watch as it connects with the fire and bounces off and sort of shrieks in pain. And it's then going to go 25, 30, 35, 40. This one's already engaged with Isaac, so we've got 2 attacks. The first one's against Isaac from the Spectre at disadvantage because of protection from good and evil. Is a 19 at disadvantage.
19 at disadvantage? Well,
Yep.
I'm going to say no.
Defensive duelist. You whip your Hasta around and manage to defend yourself from that. Nice.
Look at this twirl. You want to miss?
Yeah. All right. And the attack against you, Chameleon, is a 10. That's a miss. All right. This larger creature up here is going to...
It's going to go to the market, realize not right now. It's got to play that Keno.
Christ.
He gives up. He doesn't want to do this anymore.
It's
I
going
go
to
to the quickie
glide
bar.
down to like the base of the stairs. And I need Shianah, Isaac, and Chameleon to please make me wisdom saving throws.
I can add superior dice to this thing, Christ. Because my wisdom is bollocks at the moment. Hold on. I'm going to... Can I do it for wisdom? Make an intelligence wisdom charisma. Yeah, I'm going to throw a d8 into that, because I don't like that number. I think I need an 8 to save, but I'm doing it anyways. Yeah! 13!
13 just fails.
Fuck!
So,
It was worth a dip.
um,
Am I scared?
so
Do they give us-
Isaac, you're going to take 9 points of psychic damage,
Ow. I'm actually
and
not doing that.
you actually already used your reaction, so you do not have a reaction that it can use its Whispers of Manus ability on. So,
Okay.
you lucked out.
Right. Totally planned that.
Yep, calculated. Okay.
Yep.
That was,
Masterclass.
I don't know. Okay.
I'm going to teach you small talk on masterclass.
The shadows are going to go. The shadows already have their targets. Okay. So, 1 shadow attack at disadvantage against Isaac
Okay.
is an 11.
That misses.
Okay, against Zeke.
Strangely,
That
yeah.
invisibility. They don't know where you are. You're just like,
You can't see me.
and against Chameleon is a 12 against Chameleon. Which is probably a miss. Okay. Isaac, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna. First thing is I'm gonna take my bonus action and I'm gonna second wind because I don't like what happened. So it's a D10
Okay.
plus 3. I'm just gonna roll a D10 and add 3. So 11. So we're gonna go up to the max I'm currently at.
Cool.
Because it can't go higher than that. Now I'm gonna, attempt to shank him. Shaky,
Cool.
shaky.
Which one are you attacking?
The same one I attacked.
Okay, the Spectre.
24 for 13.
Yeah, you take that one out with a quick flick of the Hasta. You sort of scrape right through what would have been like the jaw, and you see this sort of dust-like material, this ashy wind just sort of dissipate and get scattered into the green torchlight beside
That's
you.
right. Bad touch. And that's my turn.
All right, Chameleon.
I'm gonna hit the same one that I've been hitting.
All right. A 22 for 7. You actually slash out and the shadow fades, so that's a kill.
Yeah.
And you still have your bonus action.
Take a swing at
Yeah, go for that offhand attack. All right, and well, the 4 is a miss, unfortunately. But you could have added sneak attack to that second attack. But oh well. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Okay. Edith, you're still down. I need a death saving throw. That's a failure. So you got 1 success, 1 failure. Oh boy. Okay.
It's 50-50.
50-50. Ezekiel, you're up.
Oh my goodness. You know, everyone else is doing a really great job, and I am, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty invisible. But I am going to take the dodge action. To just
Okay.
really try to make sure that this guy can't touch me.
Cool. I like it. All right.
I Edith nervously from across the room.
The ritual continues, and still in deep speech, Deidre continues for the audience at home. She says, "This air tastes dead inside me. Contribute to our plague." And the fire stretches from its former conduit, which was Isaac, down to Chameleon.
I like that. I see what you're doing.
All right. Shianah, it's your turn. You feel the warmth of this spectral green fire at your back suddenly.
I'm gonna try to ray frost the shadow on Zeke again.
Okay.
I believe
Do it. Get the nat 20. Good enough.
18 hits for half damage.
My hero.
For another 4 points. Okay.
It's just swiping at invisible air. Like, Zeke has to be over there.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. The Spectre's turn. There is but one Spectre remaining, which is fighting Chameleon. So the Spectre's going to make its attack against Chameleon. Chameleon, that is a 14 to hit. The big boy is going to go.
Daddy, no.
He's going to. Then. Okay. I need, as it wails, and you hear this haunting cacophony of 1,000 lost souls screaming in agony. I need Isaac, Shianah, and Ezekiel to make me wisdom saving throws, as it uses its Howling Babble ability.
Going to just be safe and put a superiority die into that for 17.
Okay. All right.
Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma can do that too.
So 17 saves. So Isaac, you're going to take half of 13 as 6 points of psychic damage.
Jesus, thank God for that.
Shianah, you're going to take 13 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned.
Excellent.
Same for me.
And same for you. You take 13 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned.
Great. I
This is
can't.
not going on. Did we just lose?
Now the dodge action is useless because I can't move.
Alright, somebody else has it over me. It's not just me.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
I think
All
the
right.
TPR just went down.
Already.
Yeah.
2,000.
All right. The Shadow's going to go. It's going to make its attack at disadvantage against Isaac. Actually, Isaac, I need a concentration check because you did technically still take 10.
I did. My apologies, buddy.
No
So-
worries.
I forgot about that. 22.
That saves. Okay. So he's going to make his attack at disadvantage as a 13, which I believe misses. All right, and then
I think we're offline right now.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to take a 5 minute, or did you want to keep going? Because I'm offline. Whatever you do. If it's a week,
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
So just wait 30 seconds.
Yep. Just give it a
This
second.
is so bad.
We're okay. It's only when your strength hits 0 that you just fucking die.
Oh, great.
We're okay. You know what? I look at those creatures too, Luke, and I'm like, this should be fine. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not at all.
Sorry about that little hiccup, folks, but we're back. So with that, Isaac, it's your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'll just attack the fucker in front of me. The
Okay.
little guy who's been doing little guy things.
Yep.
I don't appreciate it. 26 for 9.
26 for 9. That'll take him out.
Nice.
Nice. Alrighty.
Woo!
Chameleon, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna keep going with what's working and take a few more swipes at this other one right next to me.
Cool.
Far.
Just find a dragon. At least you know it's going to eat you.
An 11 is a miss, unfortunately. But with the backhand swing, a 15 will hit for 11 halved is 6. You're doing damage. It works.
Is the sneak halved on the undead critters?
Technically, yes.
Really? No
Yep.
shit. Okay.
Yep.
The same damage type as the weapon.
Yep.
I believe. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Alrighty. Edith, I need a death save. Poor Ace. Oh no, 2 fails. Okay, shit just got real.
You didn't roll a 1.
Can you imagine if I just rolled a 1?
You'd be dead.
You'd be super dead.
You'd just be
You
dead.
technically got 4 fails.
I'd
You'd also be dead if you.
You
rolled
can
a-
spend
Alright.
points to
You'd be
reroll.
so dead, you'd be a
Yeah.
new character on the spot.
Alright, so Ezekiel's stunned. Top of the round. The ritual continues. In Elvish, Celestial, Deep Speech. Undercommon. Who speaks Undercommon?
I do.
Oh, okay. So Shianah and Chameleon understand these next 2 lines. It says, "Break all your promises, tear down the steadfast wall," and the fire is going to spread from one conduit to the next. So I believe we went from Isaac to Chameleon, so we're at Chameleon. We're going to go from Chameleon over to Edith.
And it
Even though
functions as a healing word, right?
Does not.
refreshing and helpful and life-giving fire.
All right. Shianah, you are also stunned.
Good times.
It's the Spectre's turn. There's one Spectre left. He's going to make an attack against Shianah. Or, sorry, not Shianah, Chameleon. That's a 20 to hit on Chameleon. All right, so that's 9 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. All right, you save, so no effect. Now, the big one's turn, the Alep, as it's called. He's going to roll to recharge. Does not recharge. He's going to float up to you, Isaac, and engage, and he's going to reach out with an attack called Maddening Touch, which is a natural 1.
Good.
All right.
Good. Excellent. That's actually a triple crit against me.
The Shadow's going to roll against Ezekiel at advantage because you're stunned. Actually, no. The end of turn, the stun effect ends, so Ezekiel and
Am I
Shianah.
still considered to be taking the dodge action?
I'll say yes, because you were like cowering and then like paralyzed. You were paralyzed in that sort of cowering effect. I'll give it to you.
I'm still ready to go. As soon
Yeah.
As
I realized he had 11 fingers.
All right. So the Shadow's going to make an attack at disadvantage against Ezekiel,
Bless you,
which is
sir.
a 9.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Ooh, got a little hiccup there.
Alrighty, Isaac, you're up.
All right. Yeah. No, I don't like this thing. It is like all the bad. I'm a poke it with my stick
Okay.
for a 22,
That hits for 9.
and I'm gonna sink. Fuck. I'm gonna sink some damage into it.
Okay.
2 for 11.
For 2. All right.
And that's it.
All right, Chameleon, you're up.
Let's see if I can keep this ball rolling with just some more slashing. There we go.
Nice.
That'll hit for
Oh.
14, halved is 7.
48 to hit.
Nice.
Thank you both for carrying us through this encounter.
And the offhand the offhand does connect for 1 point. I'll give it to you. Why not? Cool.
It's the North and South poles that are holding everything together.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Edith. Death save. Big stakes, guys.
Do you have tea leaf points?
You do tea leaf point?
Use a tea leaf point. Please, dear God, use a tea leaf point.
It's up to you. Do you want to use a tea leaf point? I can't hear you.
I don't know. I guess so part of me, like, I have another character, but I don't know if the Tealeaf points carry over.
We've never experienced that
Never
situation
experienced
before.
that.
was
And
asking
part of
about.
me is curious, and I have a backup character.
Dilators. Live now, die later.
Because all using the Tealeaf point does lets me re-roll, right?
Lets you re-roll.
Yeah, you might still die.
Re-roll. I will use the point.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and make another death save.
Natural one. No!
Holy shit!
GG's.
Holy crap. Called that.
If you still have more tea leaf points.
That's like a double fail. I feel like that's not fair. Because that's
I mean,
like,
if you have the points, you can burn them.
I don't have that many points to make up for like.
If you have a single point, you can reroll.
I don't know what I have actually.
Let's check the Discord. It should be on your.
There's really no better place to die than right here, you know?
Yeah.
We can die in the next room, though.
Thematically.
Thematically speaking.
I feel like I only have one.
But do we have to reset the damn ritual if she dies?
Oh, Jesus.
Into it.
She only had one, folks.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, is that one after she spent it, or before she spent it? We will.
She did spend hers on magic items, I know.
I've spent a lot on magic items. I don't have.
So there's no choice. Edith is our first official character death, guys.
Oof.
Oh no.
And of course it would be a natural one, too.
And that's
That's like it's meant to be.
Damn.
This is the first time you've had a character die.
I've never had a character death ever playing D&D.
Yeah.
This is actually like my first character death ever.
Guys, wow.
This is roll 20 fucking with you.
Thanks,
It really
Shianah.
All right. Okay.
May she find the queen's cold embrace.
So I'm gonna hang out because I have to, because his voice chat is
Yeah.
in my Discord. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
definitely.
be here
Stick around for the ride.
Cool.
until no one else dies. So I'm just
All
enjoy.
right.
Get a lamp and just move it across the room. Like make some curtains below.
I'm your cheerleader.
All right. Ezekiel, go for it. You're no longer dodging.
I don't know that he's dead, so I'm gonna hope the ritual's gonna end very soon, and I will make it a firebolt.
Okay. 14 still hits.
All right.
Nice, Bubby.
For another 4. Okay. All right. With the final words of the ritual, believe it or not,
But of course.
Round
she
too late.
speaks in common.
I don't speak common.
Nobody speaks common.
I speak bad common.
She says, "Restraints are useless here. Tasting salvation's near." And with the last bit of warmth in your body acting as the conduit, the ritual completes, stretching to Isaac. And now you can see the completed form of this burning, fiery green eye. And as the eye finishes, it blinks and the room is engulfed in this cleansing flame, extinguishing all of the undeath.
Zeke immediately sprints over to Edith to administer a healing potion.
All right. As you do, even before you can get the potion out, you're reaching and... Too late. It's too late. I mean, you can thematically pour one. I won't make you expend one, but...
I'm gonna
Like-
thematically pour one.
Okay.
Even if you make me expend it, I'll
Her,
thematically.
I won't.
her token straight disappeared.
And when nothing happens, Zeke is just gonna slump over and kind of sit there.
Isaac's gonna awkwardly try to comfort Zeke. He's just gonna stand over and put his hand on his shoulder. And he's gonna pull some wine out of his flask and just offer it.
Oh, I'll drink
Or
that.
sorry, not flask, his pouch.
Yeah, I'll
I
drink
pull wine out of my flask.
that.
You guys watch as that green flame sort of begins to kindle and burn and actually sort of like incinerate an opening in the portal to the north of the room here that seems to glow. And Deidre kind of finishes panting a cold sweat. She looks at you, Shianah, and she looks around. The lady has taken her toll. I'm sorry for your loss, but we must move quickly. If you need to take a moment to mourn your friends, please do so, but time is of the essence.
You can't see me, but I'm mourning over here.
We can hear you sobbing, my friend.
She's
It's like
with
the
the-
sad scene unfolding. He kind of walks up to Shianah and is like, I hope that was worth it.
She's with the Queen now. There is no better fate. We must continue.
Shianah, dear, you know I love you to death, but what if she doesn't want to be with the Queen?
That's
What the
not
hell's-
our decision to make.
What the hell does continuing mean, Shianah? What are we doing here? What's next? What's left?
Great evil force in the inner sanctum must be cleansed. And you can see Deidre's face has just gone like completely emotionless, just like straight about the business here.
Isaac
kind of-
takes a swig of the wine, pours one out.
He kind of eyes Deidre. Anyone's probably really seen him exhibit on one of these little excursions, and his lip kind of twitches. And then he says, let's go expunge it.
Can I do kind of a dick thing?
You can certainly try.
Forgive me. I was gonna grab her Emerald of Andraxis and hand it to Zeke and be like, something to remember your friend by, and then walk towards the portal.
Grab the what?
I was gonna grab her Emerald and hand it to you, and just say something to remember your friend by, and walk away.
The Emerald of Andrathraxis, yes.
I would assume the way she is, like she would wear it like very prominently, so it'd be like noticeable. But I'm just guessing. I'm making an assumption. It's your character. You tell me if it would actually be worn like a brooch or if it'd be like tucked away.
Edith is all about jewels and gems, so she would have been showing it prominently.
So
all right.
that's what I do.
So that being said, let's go ahead and take a quick little 5-minute break or so. We'll take a quick 5-minute, 10-minute break, use the bathroom, refill drinks. You guys can take a short rest during this time.
Thank God.
During that short rest, something happens. One of the two effects goes away. Your strength scores go back to normal,
Oh, okay.
but your maximum hit points
Do
still
not.
stay reduced.
All right. I'm gonna spend a hit die.
All right, guys, we'll be back in a little bit. We had our first character death, guys. I can't believe it. Stay tuned for the next, insane battle that's going to be even harder now because we're down a character. This is going to be intense, guys. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm excited. We'll be back shortly. Stay tuned.
Stand back, son. Or you can go to Toys R Us. Toys R Us has the world's biggest selection of Nintendo games and accessories at everyday low prices.
Next time, let's just come to Toys R Us.
Kids, I'm home! I sure did! Fun Box! It's the new Xbox Original Variety Fun Box, now with all new games and platinum hits.
Wow! Sonic Riders and Major League Baseball 2K6!
Star Wars Battlefront 2? It's stacked!
Need for Speed Underground 2? Can we have some now, Mummy?
You'll ruin your dinner.
You can't eat them, Mom.
Or can you?
Rated E to T.
never should have come here. It is only your death that you have found.
Today's assignment, photograph the elusive Pokemon. How do you do it? You're gonna be fast. Ah, missed him.
And you better be good.
Ah.
Great pictures. That's the name of the game in Pokemon Snap. You can go to a participating Blockbuster store, print out your best shots, grab an entry form, and mail it to Nintendo's Take Your Best Shot contest. The best shot wins an Australian safari for 4. And there's lots of other great prizes. Many will enter, few will win.
Hang on, it's gotta be fun.
Pokemon Snap. Take your best shot.
When it seems like all is lost. When it feels as if you have no hope. When you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered. That's when you realize your last best hope is you. Halo. Combat Evolved. Rated M for mature.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store, and he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor. We've got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and Zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices. Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
7-Up would like to give you a gift of holiday cheer. Just clip 4 proofs of purchase from 2-liter bottles of any refreshing 7-Up product. Take them to Toys R Us. And for just $19.99, you get the new Spot Game Pack for Nintendo Game Boy. A $5 savings. Just in time for Christmas. Put 7-Up in your holiday and make the season bright.
Play. Love the skin you are in by Nintendo GameCube Born to Play.
Plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Pack up your stuff. I got a little surprise for you here.
Check it out. What do you think about that?
We got real-time, 3D, lush organic environments. How's that make you feel, buddy?
Feel a little like your days are numbered?
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You're hurting my elbow.
Is that Italian?
No, Bandicoot. It's an Australian name.
From Sony's PlayStation come the greatest hits, all your old favorites.
Like the soft sounds of swarming missiles.
And the gentle crack of Sophia's whip.
Even the hilarious antics of Sweet Tooth, that lovable clown.
All for just $24.99 each, but wait.
There's more? Oh.
That's right, the PlayStation is a mere $149, and you can also get leading titles.
Like Crash Bandicoot and Jet Moto.
For just $49.99 and less.
You are not ready.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with.
For the hottest arcade games in town, come to Toys R Us. Sega's new Genesis system with 16-bit graphics processor, controller, and Altered Beast game, just $289.99. And Sega's Master System, just $144.99 after $10 rebate at Toys R Us.
I want to be a toy.
Finding a phone in a car isn't that unusual anymore, except when it leaves the car for greener pastures, the high seas, or a leisurely lunch. Radio Shack keeps you in constant communication with their affordable, transportable cellular telephone.
Hello? Oh, yes, he's right here. It's for you.
Yes, I heard about the merger. Buy 100 shares.
The affordable, transportable cellular telephone, only at Radio Shack.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! With 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar. Which is more advanced? Clifford!
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! Jaguar! Jaguar!
Evan Petty calls it hot, deliciously hot. Rob Damas raves, it's spontaneous consumption. It's a story of heat and redemption. From the creators of the Domino's Heatwave, an epic author. Order a deliciously hot Domino's pizza. Get a free movie rental from Blockbuster Video when you rent another. Hot Domino's Pizza, a hot movie from Blockbuster Video. If you can't take the heat, get out of the doorway. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for $13.99. Domino's, delivering a million smiles a day.
Jim. Jam.
Jam.
All right, we're back, guys. I don't know how the hell we're gonna make this work. All right, guys, we were here. You witnessed it live. Our first death in the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. Rest in peace, Edith. We're still gonna keep on trekking. We have an important mission to complete here. Don't you guys worry. Remember to stick around. We're actually making pretty good time, so we'll see how we might. Well, a little time for some role playing at the end, which I usually don't get. So but yeah, around 9:30 or so, we're gonna have our Twitch chat fan favorite vote to vote for your favorite adventurer here. Fortunately, there's only going to be 4 choices tonight. And then there's kind of a little surprise at the end as far as Tealeaf points is concerned. So stick around for that. Do something for the backstory mission, so we'll see how that goes. We are short rested.
I was going to say, can Isaac just bug Shianah for a moment?
Sure. You guys had an hour, essentially, to mourn, to patch your wounds.
Shianah, question for you, dear. What are you hoping to gain from this?
I'm helping my queen. I do her bidding. If her sanctum is under attack, then I will defend.
To the dying breath?
If you fear death, I will promise to lay my life on the line for you. That goes for all of you.
Shianah, eyes are the gateway to the soul. I told you this. Look into my eyes. What do you see?
Then I don't understand why we're having this conversation. Let's press forward.
No, fuck it, whatever. I tried.
So, you guys approach the portal, and it's this sort of green, fiery portal. You can't quite see what's on the other side. What do you do?
I go in. Fuck it.
All right, Isaac goes in.
I'm right into.
Enough for the safe and sane. Time for the dumb and dangerous.
All right. Ezekiel, Chameleon. Oh, yeah, I think you're muted, JPick. There you go.
Thank you.
We need to hear your sexy voice.
Chameleon kind of like pats himself down to make sure he still has like the few potions and whatnot he had, and just like just kind of trots out of the portal.
All right.
After everyone else has gone through, Zeke looks at the emerald in his hand and looks back at Edith's body, which he's kind of leaned up against one of the pillars in this room until they come back, and then just quietly walks through the portal.
As your 3 friends walk through the portal, Deidre grabs you and holds you back for a second, Shianah. She goes, "You've sacrificed so much already, but I want to show you something before you enter. Are you ready?"
Show me.
And she takes her robe and strips in front of you. And you can see every square inch of her skin that was not covered by her sort of sleeve tattoos on the wrists and on her neck are covered in scars. Some faded and worn, some freshly, still pink and swollen, some still bleeding. And it says in all sorts of languages, a few that you still understand, "I see you." And she turns around, and on her back, directly across her back, in a freshly carved wound that's just sort of barely scabbed over, it says the word Shianah. She says, "I had to find you. And after all we've been through, after everything you've done to me, this is fucking revenge." And she shoves you back into the portal. And you, caught off guard, stumble back, fall into the portal.
Insight checks on her. It's like the one thing monster hunters do good.
Okay.
And you guys end up stumbling through the flames, kind of crackling at your back before they quickly fade into ashes into this next chamber. Looking ahead, you can see in the current chamber you stand in are two pits filled to the brim with bones on either side. A small doorway opens up into a much wider chamber where you can see those same crackling green torches shed a little bit of light.
So, notice Shianah falling in here, or does she just?
I mean, she kind of doesn't face plant, but catches a knee. It's definitely an abrupt entrance.
So I just had to turn to her, and I'm like, "What was that all about?"
She looks at everybody.
Where's your friend, Shianah?
It's a trap.
What?
As those words leave your lips, you hear a cackling emit from deeper within the chamber, and you just hear this voice. See you. I'm watching. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Where's my character sheet? Alright, this initiative.
Alright. Beautiful. Okay. So, as you all hear this laughter and this voice call out, quick-handed Chameleon, quick on his feet as always, you have the initiative. Not cackling.
Guess I don't see anything, I'm assuming.
Well, you can see what your character sees right now. So you know you're in a kind of a small chamber. There's bones on either side, and there's torchlight kind of lighting up a much bigger room inside, but you can't quite see.
Oh, I got a lot of black.
I need to burn an action to check for any traps in between here and the room that I'm hearing the cackling coming from.
To check for traps would be a search action. So, Isaac, your immediate surroundings are dark, but if you look ahead, you can see to the north there's some torchlight up there.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know if it was a little glitch or something.
Yep. So JPick, you can search for traps if you'd like, but that's going to take your full action.
That's fine.
Okay. So what specifically are you searching for?
To see if I recognize any type of pressure plates.
Okay, so checking the floor.
Yeah, between the two pits of bones, specifically, that area.
Go ahead and make an investigation check as you approach. All right. As you look, and you approach and you move, You feel 100% confident that there are no pressure plates, trip wires, anything of that nature. You sort of look into the pits themselves. It just seems like a cesspit. It seems like an absolute waste. There's no signs of anything foul in here. There's no like reanimated skeletons or anything in here. It seems this is purely, mostly bone meal with a few larger bones kind of protruding out. So you have your full movement. Sorry, I didn't mean to move you, but I assumed you would move up. You still have your full movement and a bonus action.
So with that, I kind of like, I would have moved that way anyway. So I kind of like approach forward, recognize that like I don't see anything of danger, and I just kind of look back and like, well, I guess there's only one way to go. Now this is accurate distances, right?
Yes. So this map does have an official grid, so you guys are back to normal.
All right. So with that, I would have to burn my feline agility to kind of sprint up over here, and I'm going to use a bonus action to go stealth, like on the edge of this wall.
Okay, kind of tuck and hide. So okay, go ahead and make me a stealth. All right, you feel pretty well hidden. Good to know.
That's it for me.
All right, Isaac, your turn.
It's dark as shit in here, Zeke. Can you do anything about it?
I can light a torch, but that's about it. I've got one left in my pack.
Fuck it. Ain't got time for this. I'm gonna raise my spear in front of my head and channeling the fiery rage in my heart, and I'm gonna shout out Igni and invoke the flame to give me bright light in a 60-foot radius.
60 feet. All right. Token emits a light 60 feet, and you also do some extra fire damage, if I'm not mistaken.
1d6 extra per strike.
All right, so you can see into the next room a little bit, and you can just see the doorway, but it's a big chamber that this opens up into. You can now see the bone pits.
All right, I guess I'm going to move up then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then just kind of hang out.
Okay. Shianah.
Did you want to move me? I'm just going to go straight forward. Bonus action blade song and straight forward 40 feet.
Okay. So you are blade singing. Let me give it a little wing to remind that. Looking into the next room, you can see it sort of opens up and there seems to be a large off center. This is a room you've never been to before.
I should do that just because see what it does.
Any actions?
Fuck it. I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Okay. So another 40 feet?
Another 40.
Okay.
Veer off kind of like in this direction.
All right. So as you get about, let me look through your eyes, 35, 40, at the end of your movement, you can see this large creature at the head of this inner sanctum. This floating, monstrous, alien-looking orb with this massive, dripping, ugly maw and these tentacles sort of extending off it and a singular crystal blue eye that stares you down. And it just says, I see you.
For Drakmir?
I was not part of Drakmir. That's it. She's gonna...
All right, Ezekiel.
Zeke's gonna kind of look at Isaac's glowing spear and just kind of be like, so fancy. And he pulls out his last torch and lights it up with a firebolt.
Okay.
And I'll just
there you go.
Walk up and stand next to Isaac.
Okay. Together, my friend.
What's that?
I said together, my friend.
Together. It's the four of us.
All right.
We'll make it not in vain.
The Gouth is going to take its turn. it's going to shoot a series of eye rays at you, Shianah. And actually, you're all within range. So it's going to shoot one at Shianah, one at Ezekiel, and one at Isaac.
Okay.
All right, so the first one is towards Shianah. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Double crit. All right. So you see this one eye ray sort of extend out, and this fiery blast just smokes the wall next to you. And you actually see like the shadow like imprint of Shianah, but you take no damage. The second one
does the anime phase.
I need Isaac to make me a strength saving throw. All right, you also succeed.
Oh, not Stark.
Mm-hmm. All right, and the last one is also a push. I need Ezekiel to make me a strength saving throw.
Muscle Wizard cast fist.
All right, so this pushing ray hits you, and you get blasted back 15 feet.
Okay.
And also, your speed is halved until the start of this creature's next turn. So you are slowed.
The wind knocked out of me.
Yeah. All right, top of the round. Quick-handed Chameleon. You feel pretty sneaky.
Hell was that?
I don't know.
Seeing those lasers come flying in, I guess there's no way for me to get in here without it seeing me, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna have to give up your tactical sneaky advantage.
How high is the ceiling in here?
It's pretty high. I'd say it's about 40 feet.
20 foot up this wall right here.
Okay, so you are currently climbing up the wall. I'm going to mark you as orange to kind of say you're climbing up the wall.
All right.
Cool. All right, so that's your movement. Any action?
I don't really think I can do much to it, so...
You could action dash, you could dodge.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll just action dash the rest of the way up to the roof.
All right, so now you would be... So that's another 20 feet plus 10, so you can move 10 feet and be like on the ceiling right about there.
It works.
So you're standing on the ceiling upside down. Okay, and you still have a bonus. You could still dash again. You could hide. You still have options.
Would I actually be able to hide up there? That's my question, because I don't see it, but obviously...
You're not sure. You could try to hide. As far as you can tell, you're like, nothing can see you right now, so you could try to like hide.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check. To know. Okay. These two little ones float out, kind of mini versions of the larger one, and they're going to shoot out eye rays. What's the range on theirs? Theirs is 90 feet. Okay.
It's 5 feet. They need corrective lenses.
Just a modest 90
So
feet.
one of them, the first one on the left here, is going to shoot at you, JPick, and clearly you realize that you're not hidden. That's a 2. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, JPick. Ooh, you are paralyzed. So I'll give you a lightning bolt. You're just stuck there on top of the ceiling. And then against Shianah, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, Shianah.
I choose Thunderwave.
All right, you save. No effect. Isaac, you're up.
Yeah, dog. I'm gonna, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna dash 10, 25, and 30.
Okay.
And that's it for me, man.
All right. Shianah, you're up.
Shiana's gonna thing. How
God,
far
this
away?
big guy up here looks
How
like all my
far?
selfies.
How
How
far
far-
away is the big guy?
Away from you.
55.
Yep.
Okay. She's gonna run her full 40 towards him.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Gets you right about there.
Bonus action.
Yep.
Blessing of the Raven Queen to poof to him.
In front of him or behind him?
In front.
An extra 10 feet. Bamf, right there. Okay.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personal, kid.
And
Okay.
then I'm gonna swing at him.
Go for it.
It's nothing personal, kid.
Oh, the natural one. There's something about being up close and personal with this massive crystal blue eyeball that just unnerves you, and you hesitate for half a second.
That's it.
All right. Ezekiel, you are up.
I will move my halved movement forward 15
Okay,
feet.
15 feet.
And then I'm just going to huck a firebolt at that. Or actually, how... Am I within 90 feet of the big guy?
You are not. He's 100 feet away from you.
Then yeah, I will throw a firebolt at him, because that range is 120.
Okay, go for it.
So.
17 hits. Nice shot. For
Not
2
much
points of fire damage. Think. Okay.
A little bit of Visine is needed.
Yeah.
More focused than most have seen him before, and is not really his jovial self. Just walking forward, throwing fire.
Ooh, we got 25 views, guys. Remember, it's exclamation point raffle. Exclamation point raffle in the chat. Very nice. There we go. Cool. All right. So 2 points. Anything else, Ezekiel?
I got nothing else.
Okay, it's now the Gouth's turn. The Gouth is going to... I'm going to roll my raise first. So I got a 4. I need Isaac to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fail. So Isaac, you're gonna get blasted by this fire ray. You're gonna take 19 points of fire damage.
Jesus, I should have Presidium.
All right.
Let me just make sure I do my math right.
The pushing ray, I'm gonna do on Shianah. So Shianah, I need you to make me a strength saving throw. That's a failure. So you get pushed back 15 feet. 5, 10, 15, and your speed is reduced. And then the last one is a 5, which is a paralyzing ray. I'm going to do that also at Shianah. Shianah, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. All right, you save against that. You are not paralyzed. Nice.
Excellent.
Get those entries in if you want to win dice, folks. All right, top of the round. Chameleon, you are paralyzed at the top of the ceiling here. At the end of your turn, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw to see if you can... sorry, not a wisdom. Constitution saving throw to see if you can shrug off that effect.
All right, and I don't really have anything else I can do, so...
No, it's at the end of your turn. And
Once.
you're still paralyzed. That's really rough.
So the worst part is, like, you see the 20 in there. It's like, I'm right here.
Alrighty. The spectator's turn. This one's going to roll his 1d4, see what he gets before he makes the decision. 2. He's going to shoot his paralyzing ray at Shianah. So, Shianah, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. That's paralyzed.
Oof.
And then this one's going to shoot his. Well, let's see what we get. It's a 2. That's a paralyzing ray. So he's going to shoot his paralyzing ray at Isaac. Isaac, I need a Constitution saving throw.
These are like Dollar Tree holders.
They really are. All right, Isaac, you are not paralyzed, and it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna fucking second it. Shit.
Dollar Tree.
Remember my one-liners as I die. Woo! Fuck, 13 hit points back. I'll take that.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
Get those entries in if you want to win dice, folks.
Okay. All right.
Exclamation
So
point
as
raffle.
my bonus action, I'm gonna move up to this fuck. I'm assuming he's within poking distance.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna poke him.
Okay.
That's a crit, and I'm gonna
baby
dump a superior die. So it's actually gonna be 2 superiority die.
Yeah.
For the price of 1. So 18 plus 6, 24.
24 points of damage. Nice shot. He's still standing, but he's looking pissed.
I'm gonna action surge and do it again.
Don't you do extra fire damage too?
You do it. So that's an extra 2d6 fire damage.
Oh yeah.
On the crit. Good fucking catch, Shianah.
Yeah. So an extra 5.
All right. Yeah, he's looking extra crispy now.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it again.
Oh, do it again, huh?
Action surge, baby.
All right. Hasta la vista, baby.
Wow!
No, the double natty ones.
Wow!
The overconfidence of
Like, I skewered this motherfucker, I was gonna spit roast him, and like, yeah, I got this. No, I don't.
The beautiful hubris of it all.
29 points of damage.
Pride cometh before the fall. Icarus symbolism.
So that's your bonus action, second action, and movement. I believe that's everything for Isaac.
That's literally everything I do. I would like to gently pedal myself and wait for the eye raise.
Alright. You are still paralyzed. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn. Try to shrug that shit off. A 14 save, so you're no longer paralyzed.
Yay!
Jesus, Christ.
And you no longer have the blessing of the Raven Queen. You're still blade singing.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the dog.
And you're no longer slowed. Okay. Ezekiel, you're up.
I am no longer slowed, correct?
You're no longer slowed.
No, it's okay. Just checking. So I will.
Get ready for that dice we give away.
I'll just keep advancing, and I'm just gonna keep throwing fire. Oh,
all right.
Actually, I'm within 90 feet now, right? I'm within catapult range.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Rock I can see that's closest to that guy. I'm just gonna whip it right at his giant eye.
There's actually piles of skulls stacked around him there, so you can
yeah.
grab one of those.
I'm gonna jam a skull right in his eye with a level 2 catapult.
Level 2 catapult, so he's got to make a dexterity save?
He does.
Okay.
Right.
That is a 9 on the dex save.
That's a big old fail. So
Congrats, Cobears.
Yeah, good on you, buddy.
12 points.
7 days for dice.
Alrighty. A palpable hit.
Sweeps his hand and whips a skull into this thing's head.
Alright.
Says, "Eyes up, you son of a bitch."
Isaac looks back, distracted by what Zeke just said.
It was very out of character.
Like, hold on, tentacle thing.
It's now his turn. He's got a 4, which is a fire ray. That's coming right towards you, Ezekiel.
Sure it is.
He's going to give it right back. So I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Nat 20.
Yeah, right. Hey, that's all right.
That succeeds. So you manage to just kind of pirouette out of the way, out of the
Can't hit
firebolt.
you when I'm invisible.
Yeah. Right? 1. Oh boy. Okay. Isaac, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I am mediocre at these.
Okay, so am I.
With my 24.
Ooh, okay. That misses.
Do like the Matrix thing.
And another 4, another fire ray. Ezekiel. He's pissed.
Me again? My
Yeah.
God.
He has deck save.
With my contacts.
What a sore loser. Yeah, not today.
Oh,
buddy.
yeah, you guys are smoking this guy. All right. Chameleon at the top of the round. You're still from the spectator. I need you another Constitution saving throw. Got to be a 13.
We're fighting a bunch of voyeurs. I don't know how I feel about this.
Man.
Oh.
All right. Spectator. This spectator's just going to go for a bite attack against you, against Isaac, because he's right there.
Yeah, I'm in challenge distance. Do it.
That's a 13 to hit.
That misses.
All right, and then this one's going to sort of float around this way. He's going to roll a d4 to see what he gets. That's a 1. He's going to shoot that against Shianah. So, Shianah, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
DC 13 against the spectators.
Come on.
That's a save. Nice. Alrighty. Isaac, you're up.
I'm gonna poke this motherfucker. Or I'm gonna attempt to. 22 for 10 plus 4 fire for 14.
Nice. That's enough to take him out.
All right. And then I'm gonna take my movement. Get within poking distance of this guy.
Cool.
You like that, bitches?
All right. Shianah, you're up.
Getting a water.
Shianah's gonna go right back to it.
Right next to Isaac. Cool.
And the swing.
$18 will hit. For 10. Nice shot. All right. Cool. Anything else?
No.
It's like Fire Emblem, where what's the term I'm looking for? Like we get closer together by fighting next to each other, so like asking for the crits and everything.
Just gonna totem pole it, guys. All right, Ezekiel, you're up.
I'm just gonna huck another skull at the big guy.
All right, he's
just level 1 this time.
level 1. He's gonna make a dex save. That is a 7, so that fails.
Does fail. And this time we are looking at
3d10 looking damage. 60. He's looking a little roughed up, guys.
Goddamn, Zeke, I'm loving this new rage side of you.
It's now his turn. He's going to take the disengage action, and he is going to fly 20 feet up and sort of hover. I'd say he's about 15 feet in the air above this pit right now. So he's flying. I'll give him a little wing. And he disengaged, so you guys don't get opportunity attacks.
Yeah, but I have reach.
Not 15 feet of reach.
I know. Can I sit on Shianah's shoulders? Give her or she can sit on mine. I can give her my whip.
Maybe. All right, Chameleon, you're still paralyzed, buddy. I need a con save. DC 13. Let's go. Oh my god. Spectator's turn. There's 1 left. He's gonna roll a d4, see what he gets. That's a 3. That is a fear ray. He's gonna shoot that at Shianah. Shianah, I need a wisdom saving throw. You are frightened of this spectator. You're frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns with disadvantage if the spectator is visible to the target. So you're going to be rolling at disadvantage because you can still see it.
Okay.
Frightened means that all attacks you make are at disadvantage while you can still see the target and you cannot willingly move closer to it. He's going to stay right there. Isaac, you're up.
All right. Isaac is going to jam this Hasta into the ground and be like, all right, you fucker, let's show you the power of the throne of Drakmir. And I'm going to take out the Wyvern's Kiss. I'm going to take a pop at him.
Go for it.
Teach you to fuck with a prince.
21 will hit for 8. Nice shot.
I'm going to throw a superiority die into that.
Fuck yeah.
For 11.
Nice. Okay.
And
Shianah, it is your turn.
She's not gonna move.
Okay.
Gonna Ray of Frost the big guy.
Okay. That's a miss, unfortunately. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Ezekiel.
So, tell me, if a creature is naturally levitating,
Yep.
can I cast Levitate on it? Nothing wording of the spell says no.
Is this kind of like throwing a bird into the turbine of a jet?
Oh, Luke, do I make a save against the fear?
Oh, yes. At the end of your turn, make another wisdom save. Thank you. Uh, 21. You are no longer afraid. Nice.
No. It's a real thinker. I was thinking about it all until my turn.
So basically, it requires 0 effort on his part to, looking at Sage Advice, it requires 0 effort on his part to just remain 15 feet in the air right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to cast Levitate on him, he would move against his will.
Right.
So
that's what I was hoping.
Yep.
So I cast Levitate
Okay.
on the big guy. So that's I'm assuming he's unwilling, so that's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a natural 20 for a 23 on the con save.
Well,
Okay.
you can when it's levitating, you can use the spell to lower them as well as raise them, so I can drag him back down to the ground.
Smart.
That was my plan, but didn't work.
Alrighty.
I will move up 30 feet again, though.
Okay. Sounds good.
Or just 25, actually. I'll go right there.
Cool. All right. The Gouth is going to fly about 35 feet in the air, like right about here. And he is going to mutter in deep speech. And he is going to summon. As you watch the pile of bones begins to cluster together and form a new adversary that joins the battle.
Oh, what a dick.
This is Super Smash Brothers.
He is going to add a turn. Alrighty, he's at an 18. That was the Gouth's action. Chameleon, your turn. At the end of your turn, I need another Constitution saving throw. Come on, buddy, get in the fight here.
Come on.
What is your Constitution modifier? +1. Like,
how does it feel to be spectating the spectators?
The odds are just not in your favor. I'm sorry.
At least
All right.
like a decent spot before.
Yeah, that's true. At least you're stuck on the ceiling.
Yeah.
All right. The Minotaur skeleton is going to charge at you, Isaac. And he's going to make a... It's a skeleton moves at least 10 feet straight forward to the target, and then it hits with a gore attack. Yep, so he's going to hit with a gore attack, which is a 16?
That misses.
That misses. Okay. So that's his full action. Spectator's turn. It's just this guy. He's going to roll a d4, see what he gets, decide what to do with it. That's a 1. That's a confusion ray. We're going to shoot that at Shianah. So Shianah, I need a wisdom saving throw. You save. Okay.
Right.
Isaac, it's your turn.
Fuckers right in my grill. This is annoying, but I want that guy down. I'm going to take the opportunity attack for this fucker.
Okay.
Because I want to move.
Okay.
Because the Minotaur skeleton, annoying, but not as bad as, ball face. Grab my Hosta. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now I'm going to go right about here.
Okay. He's going to take an opportunity attack at you with his great axe.
All right.
That is a 25 to hit.
You know, it's just barely. Like my AC is like not that.
All right, so that's 20 points of slashing damage.
Fuck me sideways. 20?
Yeah, he hurts. He hurts.
I'm suddenly rethinking my whole plan. Yeah, so I'm gonna bonus action potion. That's
Okay.
a thing now. Oh, I only rolled a d4. Sorry. So 2, 3, 5 plus 2, 7.
7.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
So is your action and bonus action and movement.
Action.
Oh wait, you haven't used your action. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You ran for it. It was your movement and bonus.
I'm gonna yell to Steve and be like, "Hey man, remember the fucking rats?" And I'm gonna load some oil into the crossbow and I'm gonna fire it at the.
Oh, I like it.
I remember.
Okay.
And please help me, Daddy.
Oh no! Hey, remember the rats? And you shoot it, and the oil just explodes in the ground in front of you. Like just.
This is not
all
fucking
over the
grass. I need to talk to those merchants. This is 3 millimeter thickness. I need 5.
Oh, that's rough.
Just swap to my Austin and hope I don't get my skull cleaved.
All right, Shianah, you're up. You got this big ass bony minotaur skeleton in front of you.
I'm gonna go with a booming blade on him.
Ooh, all right.
So that's just a...
All right, the 12 just hits.
Excellent.
He's
Glass
big
cannon.
and relatively slow.
So
Go ahead and roll damage on that. 6 points of slashing damage, and then if he moves away from you, he takes some extra thunder damage, correct?
yeah, if he moves
Okay.
at all.
Okay, cool.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Nice.
And I'm gonna poof.
Poof. It's in my shower.
Like over here.
All right. Cool. I dig it.
And that's it.
All right, Ezekiel.
I tried to set you up, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Looking at the situation, I'm going to pull out my trump card, and I am going to focus on my cursed eye and activate its effect to cast Eye Bite.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going to... So my eyes become inky black, and I am going to focus on the goth, the big guy.
Okay. Yep.
And use the Eye Bite spell's sleep effect.
Sleep. Okay.
So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Ooh, all right.
while asleep.
That is a natural 1 on the saving throw.
Well, fuck him then.
He's sleeping. Still hovering, but sleeping.
Because he can like slowly like drift.
After I see him go to sleep, I just look at Isaac and say, now we can kill the rest and leave him for last.
Works for me.
All right. Good shit. All right. The Gauss is dreaming. Chameleon, it's your turn. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get in here. Constitution save.
Oh my god.
Dude.
All right.
It's not like
that
a
is...
spell concentration, right? For paralysis? He's still just
No.
paralyzed?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was this spectator that's actually got him paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
The beholder's dream of electric sheep.
Yeah, paralyzed for 1 minute. So that was 5 turns in a row. So he's got another 5. Minotaur Skeleton's turn. He's going to charge towards you, Shianah. As he does so, he procs your Booming Blade. So go ahead and give me that extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Rah, rah, rah.
8 points of thunder
Nice.
damage. There we go. All right, and he's going to make a gore attack. He's going to lower those horns and go for the charge. That's a 21 to hit.
Shield.
Whoosh. All right, you managed to avoid the charge attack. Nice. That's his action. Okay. Spectator's turn. The spectator's going to float on over into the corner here. He's going to roll a d4 to see what he gets. We've got a 2. A 2 is a paralyzing ray. We're going to shoot that at Isaac. Isaac, I need wisdom saving. Paralyzing is a Constitution saving throw against Isaac.
15?
15 saves. You're good. No worries.
Like, I saw the 20 under my character sheet. I got all excited and saw where it was.
All right. And it is your turn.
Yeah, so I'm first drink a potion, because ow.
Yeah.
I'm still slightly gored, so I get 6 back. Sweet. Not quite sure my kidneys function anymore. I'm going to... I mean, I didn't need those anyways, right? They're just like kind of, who gives a crap? I'm going to do 25 right over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to do some Shaggy Shank.
All right.
Or Pokey Poke for 11.
18 hits for 11. And you're still technically... add that d6. Yeah.
I'm going to throw a d8 into it as well.
Going for the extra damage all out. Okay.
20 total.
All right. That was your last superiority die, I believe, right?
No, I have one more.
You have one more. Okay. So 20 total. Nice.
Yeah, thankfully I haven't been dumping him into saves, so I've just been using him for damage.
All right. Shianah, you are up.
Booming Blade again on the Minotaur.
Cool. 17 for another 7. Okay. It's taking hits.
And then
Man, if we had JPick, then I'll be dead by now.
Do I do it?
I know you guys are doing this encounter with like half the party. I feel bad.
Just shows how awesome we are, Luke.
How you doing, Ace Penguin? How you doing tonight? What's your new character going to be like? We'll talk about it on Sunday.
We're going to get a pair of like female dragonborns from the valley that are going to come rolling up.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Misty Step again.
Misty Stepping away again. Okay. Cool.
Like, oh my god, this beholder isn't even free range organic.
All right. And you still have movement.
I do still have movement. Why not? I'll get up in the spectator's grill.
Cool. Alrighty.
Ezekiel. I am going to. I will throw my eye bite at the spectator to try to. Let's see. How about I will try to sicken him.
Okay. What kind of saves you got to make?
DC 15. Wisdom.
Yep. That is a 22 on the wisdom save.
Okay. So
just
second.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty. The gout is
me
sleeping. Chameleon, round 6, buddy. Let's go. Constitution saving throw. Got to beat a 13. Let's go. You can do it. Oh my lord. Oh, look!
The fuck is this?
This is roll 20. This is roll 20, Luke. You did this! Look at what you've done!
Oh my god.
Ace upgraded you!
Oh my god. We're gonna talk about this on Sunday. We're gonna talk about this. This will be
How do you feel about roll 20 and its algorithm that doesn't like roll above a 10?
Alright, Minotaur Skeleton's turn. Minotaur Skeleton's gonna axe you a question, Isaac, with his great axe attack.
No, he's not. I don't have an answer for him.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so that's 10 points of slashing damage. You actually lucked out on
No! My spleen!
Lucked out on the damage roll.
Thank Christ.
Seriously.
Alright. Spectator's turn. He's gonna roll a d4.
Why'd I even go up to him? This is stupid.
That's a 1, which is a confusion ray. He's going to cast a confusion ray on Ezekiel. Ezekiel, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Favorite kind of saving throw to make.
That's a failure. So, You cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn, and on your next turn, you cannot move, and you use your action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range.
Okay, that's
So.
everybody in the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
And Roll20 is going to decide. It's literally
Isaac, you are up.
Wow.
Go with the Minotaur.
How does the Minotaur look?
Bony and angry.
Yeah, so that's I'm a feed my potion addiction.
All right, drinking that third potion.
Yeah, that's ooh. Oh, daddy. Yeah, that's it for me. That's my potions. Let me just put a 0 here so I don't forget. Fuck it. We're doing it live, baby. Prompter's down. I'm a poke 'em.
Okay. Hasta la vista. That's a 26 for 10. Nice.
Plus D6 for fire.
Plus D6 fire.
And plus glass superiority die.
Plus an extra 6. Okay, he's still up.
My God.
Damn you!
God,
thing!
He used to be a freaking Minotaur. Those things are hardy.
You go back to your labyrinth, man! I would like to tap Maze of If and remove him from combat. Pass.
All right, Shianah, you are up. You're toe-to-toe with the spectator.
God, if that thing goes away, does the Minotaur go away?
I'm gonna swing at the spectator. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna swing at the spectator.
Okay. Nice shot. For 7, a palpable hit. All right, that's some first blood on the spectator. He's the first time he's getting hit. But on a scale of like 1 to 39, he's about a 32 now. Jeez. Nice shot. All right. Ezekiel, you are confused. So you cannot move. You have no reactions. I need you to roll me a D1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need you to roll me a D6, please.
Who gets the firebolt?
That's going to be Isaac. Roll up.
I am so sorry if this hits.
No, you're not. But it's okay. I still love you.
I want us to do this. Damn it.
18.
I'm gonna fucking take it. I'm not gonna do my thing because this is gonna hurt less than whatever's axe is gonna be.
All right. 2 points of fire damage on Isaac.
And over on the unburned side of my face. Ow!
Sorry, I'm not quite myself right now. Maybe it's the eye.
I forgive you. Like, serious mental trauma can really like distract you and like really make reality not seem like reality. It's cool. We'll talk about this later. Just know I love and support you.
The Gauth has been asleep for 18 seconds. Chameleon, this is round number 8 for you.
Come on.
A constitution saving throw.
You're what we need.
Come on.
The points are with me, but I got fucking Joey Wheeler behind me for a reason.
Joey Wheeler. Hey! He's awake, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. He is no longer paralyzed. He's stuck on the ceiling, but that was the end of your turn. We are good to fucking go. Minotaur Skeleton's turn. He's gonna fucking great axe against Isaac. Chicka bam, that's an 18 to hit.
Oh, thank God I saved it. Defensive duelist.
Fucking defensive duelist coming in clutch with that reaction.
Ooh, I'm so glad I didn't burn that on Firebolt. That would have murderized me.
Well played. Well fucking played.
Thank you.
Where's my wine? I need to finish this. Oh, I'm all in. Okay.
I drink both my beers.
Okay. Spectator's turn. Spectator's going to roll a d4. What do we got in the bag? We got a 3. A 3 is a fear ray. Who do we want to fear? We're going to fear Shianah because that's the most immediate threat. So Shianah, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. That's a failure. You are afraid of this spectator. Okay. Isaac, your turn.
I'm not leaving this guy. I mean, I should. Is he still affected by booming blade? I wonder. No, I think it's. I don't know this. I'm not a wizard. I'm gonna hit him.
24 for 12 drops him.
No, I'm throwing that fire under Luke. Let me have my fire.
Have the fire. 16. You scatter him into a bunch of horny bones.
I spit like a mouthful of blood on him and be like, "That'll teach you to draw royal blood."
A pile of what?
Horny bones. I said it. I don't.
That's right. We're all
Everybody comes to Dungeon Daddy. Buy your shirts in the Etsy store. Get them now.
We have Roll for Go, Tealeaf Adventuring Company, and everyone's sent their Dungeon Daddy.
Yep. All right. Anything else, Isaac?
You know what? I have a movement, don't I?
You do indeed.
How far away is this? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You know, I'm going to go like 30 feet.
Okay.
If that's cool. Right? Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, no, my one screen. Bam. There.
Cool. Beautiful.
That's my turn, sir.
All right, Shianah, you're scared.
I'm scared, so it's a disadvantage, right?
Yep.
I think I used my second. Yeah, I have nothing.
Scurry.
Terrifying.
Booming blade, because why not?
Why not, indeed. 17 will still hit. For 7, okay. And at the end of your turn, make a wisdom save at disadvantage. $11 is still a failure, so you're still scared.
Scurry.
All right. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Anything else? Any movement? Any bonus?
Nah.
Okay. Ezekiel.
I will catapult a skull at this spectator.
Okay. He's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, it's a DC 12.
That's a natural 1.
Sweet. Well, then he's getting a face full of bones.
It's getting boned in the face. Let's go.
I'm gonna say I catapult one of the Minotaur's horns at him.
Oh, nice. I like the flavor. Okay. 14. Nice shot.
Comes
all right.
whipping out across.
Catapult's a different spell. It's like the rocket launcher from Fallout.
Yeah.
He's hurting. Galp has been asleep for 5 turns now. He's halfway done sleeping. Chameleon, you can take an action, buddy. You're on the ceiling.
You can do the thing.
I'm so excited.
And you just can't hide it.
Sneak attack, baby. What are we doing?
I guess I'm just going to use my feline agility to actually run down to the floor rather than taking falling damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to be on the floor right there and take a couple of swipes at the spectator.
Go for it. Nice shot. 13 points of damage is actually just enough to take him out.
Nice.
With the sneak attack. Fuck yeah.
All right, everyone.
And you got a bonus action.
Let's go by bonus action. I'll sprint back to the roof.
Okay.
Dash back to the roof. Be more accurate. Would that put me at the roof or like just below the roof?
How much movement speed do you have? 30?
30. And I believe I took 25 in my original.
So you'd be just kind of like in the corner there. Like not quite on the roof, but like just in the corner.
Okay, that works.
Cool. Minotaur skeleton's dead. Spectators are dead. Isaac, your turn.
All right. Are we good, Zeke?
As we're going to be, do we want to like coordinate this or something?
I was just gonna fucking pinata him.
I mean, that's fine too. Do whatever you like, Isaac.
All right. I'm gonna move 10 feet right there, and I'm gonna take the hostage. I'm gonna twirl it with them, get the air, and kind of line up. I'm gonna hurl it at him.
Throwing it. Okay.
Yeah. How far was he, like in the air, roughly? Because I still have.
He's at 35 feet in the air.
So from this, do you, within range without the disadvantage, because it's hard to get an angle from like top down. Or should I move a little closer?
Pythagorean. I'll say you're fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna chuck it at him. I'm gonna skewer him.
Okay.
Please, good number. 14.
14 misses. It falls just short.
Does this have advantage since he's asleep?
No, because it's not a melee attack.
Yeah, I'm technically throwing it, which sucks. I can't.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
I tried to do something cool, but it's what it is. Like, it's my turn. I'll retrieve it later. I'll just pull my whip out.
Shianah, you're up. No longer frightened because the creature doesn't exist that frightened you.
Is it possible to use 5 feet of movement to, like, jump in the air 5 feet?
Yeah, why not?
So I want to run towards him.
Okay.
And then I want to jump up 5 feet.
Yep.
Burn my last 2nd level spell slot while I'm in the air to bonus action Misty Step up to him.
Oh, badass. Okay.
Shit.
And then I want to Booming Blade him.
Okay.
Does this have advantage because it's a melee attack?
It does have advantage. The fucking crit, baby! So epic!
If there's ever a time to do it.
Oh my god. Shianah, how do you want to do this? Because that is exactly how much I have left.
She's gonna run, jump, kind of poof. And as she drives her scimitar kind of into his eye, kind of picture him waking up, and she's just gonna look at him and, I see you.
Oh, damn. All right.
Don't blink.
As it dies, you just see these beams of these purple energy explode from all of its eye beams. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as it has a death throws ability.
Death
Yeah,
throws,
death throws.
dude.
Nobody expects death throws.
You said dex save?
Yep.
I think I failed.
All right. Everybody except Ezekiel fails. So you guys all take 16 points of force damage as this thing
I had
explodes out.
exactly 16 hit points.
You're unconscious, my friend.
See him go down and rush over and give him one of my 2 health potions.
Mm-hmm. Are you down? Are you down, JPick?
No, him.
Okay, yeah, you can go and give him one of your 2. He's conscious.
I still got a little bit. Not looking great, but
Viewer's choice is rolling, guys, so get those votes in. Okay. As this creature explodes, you see this giant statue of the Raven Queen kind of explode along with it, and part of her wing shatters and actually falls and cracks this what looks to be like this small coffin in front of it. And the stone kind of falls and corrodes away. And Shianah, you're the first to notice. Inside this sarcophagus, if you will, this little grave site in front of the statue of the Raven Queen, you hear a voice, and it says, "Ah, finally." And you see a glint in your eye.
Oh, sorry, David.
Is it you?
Yes, it's me. You can come closer.
She'll
I have a
walk.
present for you.
She'll walk closer.
All right. Yeah, right about here. As Chameleon's tending to Isaac's wounds. Inside, you can see the glint of something metallic. You might have to clear a little bit of rubble to get a closer look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Clearing away. You see a magnificent master-crafted blade. A long sword, if you will, but thin and slightly curved at the end. And you can see within the steel, there seems to be these sort of folds within it that sort of ripple with that same sort of bluish-green fire that had lit in these. And in your mind, you hear that voice. It's okay. You can pick it up.
She kind of gingerly, with both hands, kind of picks it up.
All right. As you pick it up and raise it, there's this shrieking sound like shattering glass as the blade is razor sharp. And just by moving through the air, actually harmonizes and causes that shriek. And I need you to make me Let me see. I gotta read the stat block here. I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw. As you do so, you feel this sharp burning pain in like the back of your skull, and you can feel this strange sort of violating, probing effect. And you hear that voice after that uncomfortable feeling fades. And you hear that voice. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here with you. You've been through so much. I'm terribly sorry, but you're after great things. We both are. I, unfortunately, have been confined here for some time, but it seems fate has brought us together. This is destiny. Shianah, you've saved me, and now I want to help you. I believe in your endeavors, I can offer some insight, perhaps a fresh perspective, if you will. In fact, that seems like a suitable name. Why don't you go ahead and call me Perspective? And Shianah, as part of your backstory mission, you unlocked the first artifact of the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. I will give you the stat block now. So it should pop up on everybody's screen.
Very nice.
This is Perspective. It is an artifact. This beautiful and otherworldly blade seems to sing and dance through the air effortlessly. Blue and green flame seems to flicker in the folds of the steel along the curved blade. A strange but comforting voice speaks to the wielder of the blade, offering their power in exchange for a chance to view the world from a fresh perspective. This magical longsword katana has both the finesse and versatile properties. So a normal one-handed attack deals a 1d8 plus your dex. If you use two hands, it's a d10. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon. Perspective has 3 charges and regains 1 charge each. As an action, you may expend one of the charges to invoke one of the following effects. You have past, present, and future perspective. The past perspective. You may target one creature within 30 feet that has eyes and force it to make an intelligence saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failed save, you learn all of the past traumas, insecurities, and doubts of the creature as you view events of the past through its eyes. For the next 24 hours, you may add double your proficiency bonus on insight checks made against the target creature. In addition, you learn the creature's damage vulnerabilities, if it has any, as well as any condition immunities the creature has. On a successful save, the creature is immune for the next 24 hours. Present perspective. You may target one creature within 30 feet of you that has eyes and force it to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failed save, you may see through the creature's eyes for up to 10 minutes, gaining any special visory sensory bonuses that the creature may have had. During this time, you make perception checks based on sight using that creature's perception bonus rather than your own, and you are blinded in regards to your own senses. On a successful save, the target becomes immune to this effect for the next 24 hours. The creature may choose to willingly fail the saving throw. And lastly, future perspective. You may target one creature within 30 feet that has eyes and force it to make a charisma saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failed save, you begin to manipulate the way the creature anticipates and perceives future events. The creature becomes either frightened of or charmed by you or one of your allies of your choice for the next minute. On a successful save, the creature is immune to this effect for the next 24 hours. And being an artifact, for the record, artifacts have the potential to upgrade if certain criteria are met across the board. They evolve along with your character. You don't know what this blade wants, but there's potential.
Okay.
So you can save this handout, keep it there, or copy and paste it all into your character sheet. Just make sure you've got it. As you hold the blade, it feels light. It feels powerful. It's a good feeling. Guys, get those votes in for viewer's choice. We got about 2 minutes left. The rest of you look over and see Shianah holding this new sort of bluish green blade.
I think that's the first time I ate shit during combat. I say, dusting myself off.
Help him to his feet.
Zeke
You all right there?
Yeah. Enjoy the show.
Perspective speaks to you, Shianah. Ooh, he's got some baggage. I would love to see the world through his eyes. That one there, the royal one. Test out your newfound powers on him.
No.
In due time.
Playing the long con, I can appreciate that.
You and I think alike.
This is good. I believe we can help each other. You are so beautiful, by the way.
Oh, this is so fucked, dude.
Isaac's gonna get replaced by a fucking sword. It's like a shark Sibian.
All right.
Staring at
Perspective says, "Oh, by the way, I believe you'll probably be wanting to get home. If you look behind your matron there should be a lever."
Don't suppose you have any knowledge of the one who brought us here?
Unfortunately not. It's been some time. Ooh, we have a tie, folks. Okay. Very well. Do you have any questions for me? This seems rather one-sided. I want to be forthcoming as possible.
When I think of them, I'll ask.
I'll always be here. Alrighty. So, guys, as part of this backstory mission, you are all going to gain an even 1,000 experience. It looks like our Twitch chat favorite vote was a tie, so Shianah and Ezekiel can both gain a Tealeaf point, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you, everybody.
And in lieu of a DM's choice, Shianah, wolf among sheep, I want you to pick which ally, I'll say other than Zeke, since he's getting one free, between Chameleon and you know what? I'll say Ace Penguin's new character too. You can give her a preemptive Tealeaf point. Which ally do you think was the most beneficial? I'll give you the DM.
Most beneficial?
I'll give the DM's boon to you for this.
It's more like, I'm sorry I killed your character.
It can be a pity point. It can be. It's up to you.
I'm gonna give it to her. Yeah.
All right. So Ace, you can
Congratulations, Corinne.
your new character will start at level 1 with 1 Tealeaf point. All right. Cool. We wrapped up a little early tonight, surprisingly. You guys eventually pull the lever, find your way back to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall.
I'd just like to make one side note.
Sure.
That when we pass through, obviously I'm going to collect Edith's body.
Okay.
But also I'm going to pluck one of the feathers off of her outfit and just tuck it behind my ear.
Okay.
As we go.
Very nice. Anybody else? Anything?
Since I finally paid off Shianah, can I finally say that I know Draconic?
Yep, you can officially add that to your character sheet.
Or being frozen on a ceiling for what seemed like forever.
I know. I'm
so
sorry.
8 rounds.
8
dude.
rounds.
8 rounds.
The entire time he's like on his like little tablet, Thune.org, and he's just.
Oh man, that was epic, you guys. So that's the gist of a backstory mission, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. The death has been posted in the Discord. It's now official. Ace Penguin, I'm so sorry, but it had to be somebody. We'll have fun with that. We'll have fun with your new character. We'll talk. We'll talk. Alrighty, guys. It's been a blast. Thank you so much for playing. Wolf Among Sheep, I hope you enjoyed your special backstory mission.
That was intense, bro.
And enjoy your new artifact weapon. Guys, Sunday night, be there, be square. We've got tea time. It's going to be epic. We're going to be talking with all of our players. I think everybody here tonight is planning on being there, right?
Yep.
What time is the kickoff for tea time?
So the first one's going to be 6 o'clock, but I'm working on a schedule. We're gonna have a
good, because I'm actually kicking off a campaign I'm DMing, but it's not going to be till 8 p.m. that night. So,
okay. So we'll get you in there before 8 p.m. Cool.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, guys, we're rating out Risky Dark Virus, another member of. Hell yeah, let's give him some love. He's a super swell guy. Be there for tea time. Enjoy all the shenanigans. We're going to talk about lots of stuff. We're going to get in depth. We're going to get personal. We're going to talk about the deep stuff. We're going to talk about the fun stuff. It's going to be great. We're all going to dress up. I'm going to drink tea. It's going to be great. I love everybody. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you later on this week, and stick around next Thursday. I don't even know what we're going to have in store. I haven't even began to thought about that. I've been so preoccupied with this one, but it's going to be great no matter what. Guys, we love you. Toodles.